Hi, it's Matthew Mashler with Signature Real Estate Finder. I'm making this video because I get this question a lot. Do real estate agents have to pay income tax in Florida? So stay tuned and let's explore. No, we don't have an income tax in Florida. And it's one of the reasons why a lot of people move to Florida from high tax states like New York, New Jersey, and California, because we don't have an income tax. But I assume when people ask the question, they're talking about their federal income tax. So yes, everybody has to pay, even in Florida, everyone has to pay their federal income tax. But there are advantages of being a real estate agent. Your cell phone expense, buying the phone, that is a business expense because a real estate agent needs to have a cell phone in Florida. I'm not an accountant, this isn't tax advice, but the way it works is your expenses offset your income. So if you make $50,000 a year of commission income, you can deduct your expenses like your cell phone and your other marketing expenses that it took you to sell the property, your Facebook ads and things of that nature. So that reduces how much income tax you have to pay. One other tax break, and I actually think it's a little bit of a tax cheat, but I'm not complaining. And I think this is the reason why this question gets asked. A lot of times when a real estate agent buys a house for themselves or for a family member, and they don't charge a commission to themselves or their family member, that reduces how much money they have to bring to the table at the closing. So for instance, if I was going to buy a $500,000 house and there was a $15,000 real estate commission, if I made that $15,000, I'd have to pay income tax on that money. But if I say to the seller, or if I say to the closing agent, hey, instead of writing me a check for $15,000, why don't you count that $15,000 in the money that the buyer brought to the closing and not take it as income? Then it cost me $15,000 less for the house, but I didn't pay $1 of that $15,000 to Uncle Sam. This is a common thing in the real estate industry. When real estate agents buy or sell houses for themselves, they don't charge themselves, and then therefore there's no income to get taxed on. So right now that is a loophole and a way for real estate agents not to have to pay income tax on properties that they buy for themselves. Now, when deducting business expenses like your cell phone, like gas, like your car, you can't be too cute, right? You can't be deducting your gym membership and certain things that are personal in nature. That's cheating. Yeah, you don't want to get away with that. If you're going to deduct a business expense, it has to be a real business expense. I'll give you an example of how not to apply this. You don't want to go out to Vegas with your buddies, keep all your receipts for your hotels and your restaurants and your nightclub and any extracurricular affairs that you might have conducted, and turn that in again to your accountant and say it was a business expense because maybe one day one of these guys is going to buy a house from you. Those are not business expenses. You cannot deduct that from your income on your income taxes.